What up, YouTube? What up, gamers? Today, I'm going to be covering some of the best Valk spots, in my opinion, for Canal, Coastline, and, Villa. So first, we're going to go Radar Server Room. I usually play Valk on these maps a lot of times because, one, intel is extremely important. You can get a lot of intel by playing Valkyrie. You can do a lot for your team and provide stuff even after you're dead. Maestro, Echo obviously can provide like intel for your team, but Maestro, you have to be on the cams in order to be effective. As soon as you die, all you're doing is spectating at that point. Valkyrie, you're still applying like the same stuff. So first one here, I put one up in control room. The reason being is because I can see kinda into B site. I can definitely watch the door here on A site, and then I can watch control room if someone's trying to flank in this direction. A lot of my Valk cam setups that I put, I can cover multiple angles. Some people, I've seen some pretty cool like Valk cam spots that people put up, but to be honest, some of them are very good for concealing your Valk cams. Another thing is, for me, I like to cover as much ground with my Valk cams as possible. So if people break into breach right here, or they try to push up red, I have an angle. If they try to push in green or these windows here, I have an angle, or I can hear sound cues of people moving up. Okay? Stop red pinging on freaking Valk cams. Okay? If you are in an advantage and your team is a 2v1, 3v1, whatever, then red ping the last person so they exactly know. If it's a 1v2 and you're on defense and you have two offensive people, red ping at that point. Give your person an instant lock. At the beginning of the round, if you red ping my Valk cams, I'm going to roundhouse you harder than Chuck Norris ever could. Because you probably just got my shit spotted, and that's a waste of an intel for the round. Okay? That's Valk cam number 2. So number 1 is up here in control room. You can see down in here. Now, the other one I do is I'll usually either have this wall blown out. Okay? Blow this out real quick. And I'll usually put one up here along these lights. The reason being is because you can see down into server here. You can also see if they breach these areas, and you can cover this door. You can actually see when they push in. Me personally, I like to play in this room. So one thing that I do, and a lot of people don't seem to ever spot it, is I put a Valk cam up there at the top, and I honestly sit here in this corner. Okay? Reason I do this is because I can definitely see into there. I can see into this door now. I can also get a better picture of where they're lined up at the breach when they break in. I can switch. So if I'm like by myself, I can switch back to red or green, see if they're pushing in, and then I can cover here. So I'm kind of in the center. Like if you think of it like a triangle, you got 1 point over there, you got 1 point here, you got 1 point here. I'm almost like in the center of that triangle, connecting everything together. All right, that may be a dumb analogy, but whatever. For multiple reasons. All right, first Valk cam we're gonna place. We're gonna tuck it right up into here. All right. A lot of people don't think to look up there because what they'll see. One, you can barely see it tucked away there, but then two, a lot of people don't shoot that one. Okay. With this Valk cam, you'll be able to actually cover showers area. You'll be able to cover down through this opening here. And then you can actually watch stairs. So I know I said showers, but like, here's bathroom, here's supply room, then
10 seconds to insertion.
Showers, locker room, showers down there.
5 seconds to insertion.
You can basically cover this angle, all right? The other one I do here is I tuck this right behind here. The reason being is because I can see when they break in over here. I can also cover yellow, but I can also see into sight. Sometimes I'll put my Valk cam directly up here in this corner. That way I actually have a better angle to see the window. I can see into B site, but I'm covering yellow. Okay. So 2 of the main entry points that we're able to see, we have covered. Right now, a lot of people try to do vertical pressure up here. This room, you can put your Valk cams almost anywhere in the room. What I like to do is I like to tuck them back here in this corner. personally, up here in the corner. And the reason being is because I can now see exactly where, like, a fuse or somebody's going to try to push. And one of the things that I do where I get a lot of quick kills off the rip is I will sit over here in this corner, get on my Valk cam and everything, wait for them to push in. Once I see they're in, I'll do a quick ping. I usually call to my teammates. I slow walk up, you know, tap, get a kill, and then we're at an advantage. Just like this clip right here that you're about to see. I got both upstairs diffusers here. This last one, we're going map security. This one's kind of difficult because there's so many angles and hallways, but you can still get some pretty decent setups. Number one, make sure you put a camera up top, all right? Because people do try to push through vertically up here. They try to push people off the site. So I kind of put it back in my original spot up there. I'll obviously grab the hatch while I'm up here. My next camera spot that I put is I'll usually do one kind of difficult because you have multiple doors here. Like I said, the angle, but I'll usually put one here at this corner. Reason being is because I can watch red stairs. I can see if they're pushing up from bottom red or coming from top. I can watch down there close to green, and then I can hear for sound cues. The last one that you're gonna put is basically down this hallway here, but at an angle to where you can see down the hallway, and then you can see if they're into this. All right. I think it's like usually on that line. That's where I put it. Usually by this point, we've won like 2 rounds, whatever we usually lose. That way you can see if they're pushing here. So we have vertical, or we have green side covered, red side covered. We have up top covered. I can see into this room here. All right. And then we have our main hallway. I forget what this is called actually. Auto room, lower bridge. Yeah, lower bridge. So we have lower bridge covered. Only issue is if they push into this area here, no, or they immediately like blow this wall because we don't have it reinforced, then they can get into the room. You don't really have eyes on them. But that's pretty much it for that round. All right, first one's gonna be Hookah. Hookah's kind of like I would say a default pick, like Hookah in the kitchen. All right, so with Hookah, you have 2 options here. Okay, number one, you can put a camera up here in this corner. All right, with this corner, you just be able to basically see here. You can put one back here in this corner. You'll be able to see kind of through rotation, and you'll be able to see out here as well. Me personally, I like to put my camera somewhere along these lines. Usually throw it up here. Reason being is because I can kind of see rotation. I can kind of see door out there into the hallway, and I can see especially if they push in here. Okay. So, I don't know. Can you see this? Maybe not. It's kind of a blocked view, but usually I'm mainly watching this area. Okay. Second one is gonna be for rotation. It's really stupid that I throw my cam right there, like 99% of the time. People rarely ever see it. I can watch through rotation. I can see when they're pushing in. So someone can be playing back here behind this bomb. And we usually have this side reinforced. We usually have this side open as a rotation. I can call out to them, hey, they're in Hookah. They're in Hookah now. You know, by couch, whatever. Hey, they're coming down this hallway or flanking you on one. Okay. And awkward. So, that's a stupid setup, I know, but I get so much intel from that, and whenever I'm dead, we've won so many rounds just from that one stupid camera. Now, this last one here, a lot of people like played with, wonder why I put a camera down this section. So two things. I will either be playing in kitchen somewhere, trying to prevent them to push over this side, or I usually sit right here behind the bar. Reason I have this is because one, I can definitely like see if I have somebody pushing in. I can hear if they're pushing in on this side. If they're pushing in door. As soon as I hear this, I'm basically off my cam. I call to my teammate, hey dude, can you jump on my cam in sunrise? And then they call when they're in, bam, headshot, dead. Back on my cam. I switch upstairs to Hookah. They come into Hookah. I have to go there, third on one ping. Easy double C4 kill. Another one on that balcony coming in.
Op 4, last operator standing.
All right. Now with kitchen, okay. Kitchen's kind of unique. There's a lot of places that you can push and get pushed from. Okay. One of the biggest things here is one of your cams right here. You can see clearly in the service entrance. You can watch in the bathroom. You can also see kitchen door and window. So one camera can cover all of site. All right. The other thing is putting a camera over here
10 seconds to
or
insertion.
somewhere along like this area. You got to be careful. You can also put it down
5
like
seconds to
in
count.
between these bushes. Reason being, you got to be careful because
Bomb location
people,
secure.
you can cover here, you can cover here. If you put it up top, like on this wall or over there, they when they go to shoot that default camera, they may see yours. Okay, just clear one of the bushes, and you'll be good. All right, you can see all the way down through main entrance now. You can see cool vibes, and you can see blue bar. And then the last thing is you can usually throw a drone up into VIP. One of the best things to do is try to prevent vertical gameplay, especially on this map. So a lot of times I'll sit up here. You can throw up into blue if you want, or if you want to, you can kind of try to like shoot this base out and then place it somewhere where I've seen people blow this whole wall out before. You know, like completely demolish this thing. And then they open it up just for the fact that they will be able to see into blue. Sucks because that shelf said. Or I said VIP. But then you can put like a camera up here. So you'll be able to see if they're trying to push into Hookah. You'll be able to kind of tell if they're going into blue bar, whatnot. I've played up here before. A lot of times what I like to do is as soon as somebody comes up, I'm giving away all my strats there. I can't believe it. Hit once. Hit twice. You know, give it a little extra tap. Somebody on my team is sitting there and they're on my cam and they're in kitchen and they're like, yo, over there, the door's open. I can see their shadow, whatever. Then I'm jumping out and I'm, you know, triple kill in the round. GG.
Protect the bombs.
All right, with penthouse, a couple things you want to cover. Number one, I definitely put a camera out here on this angle of the door. So I put it on the wrong side. Definitely put this out here, so that way I can kind of see if somebody's trying to walk up. Definitely see if somebody's trying to walk up from Hookah. Right. You can put a camera angle up here if you want to cover stairs. You better see downstairs. You better see if they're pushing this direction. Okay. Those are two options. Me personally, I like that option there. The other thing I like to do is I like to set a camera literally right here on this post. Reason being is because, well, I'll get my fat ass out of the way. Because I can see usually if somebody's trying to break in, or I can cover more if they're trying to push that way. Lower ranks, people try to take like the easiest path possible. I've put cameras up here before, literally like up here in this little lip. This is pretty nice because I can still see down here in the wall when they push in. But then I can also see over here if they breach. I would put it personally more like down this section, okay? Just because you have a better visual. Okay? But I like to put my camera there in this area because I can see push, push. Somebody walks by. All right. Then the last one I put on site. Usually the one I'm putting on site, I will do something either in regards on the bomb. So set it up there on the bomb. This way I can see back here into that site. Obviously, if they're at the window, put it on this side. Like, if you're worried about somebody trying to rush through the window, push there, push there. Okay. But you basically have eyes on. You can see all the way around. God. See all the way around. You can see VIP, someone pushing in, stairs covered. But like I said, it's the same concept from Canal. I'm covering as many angles as I can with my stuff. A lot of people keep their stuff around bomb sites, which I don't necessarily get because you want to see where they're coming from so you can prepare where to do at. If you keep all of your stuff in sight, like here, and you're just looking at this door, or you put something up here and all you can see is this door, by the time they're on that door, you could be like over here defending this area, and they're starting to push in. Now you're having to run to them when they have the angle on you. Whereas if I'm seeing they're coming upstairs, hey bro, you got one coming upstairs, I can get somebody in place to already peek the stairs. Make sense? Cool. Good talk. See ya. Remember, when trying to place your Valk cams, try to accompany as much space as possible. Alright? This first one, y'all are gonna laugh your ass off. Alright? When you see this video, you're gonna be, what the hell is that? I'm telling you right now, as long as nobody red pings, that is never shot. I've literally had that camera. I've never had that camera shot. In the history of Rainbow Six Siege. Okay? Put one here. What the hell, bro? Oh my god. Alright, it might work. It's not gonna work. God damn it. Insertion. Well, you're supposed to put it there.
5 seconds to insertion.
Because then you can see. Actually, no, it's okay. You're supposed to put it here on the lamp because you'll be able to see down red stairs and you'll be able to see down 90. Right? So I'm basically building out a triangle with this. Okay. Here's. I usually put it here, or I'll put it right up in here in this corner. Okay. With this one here, you can see when they enter in. You can see directly on window. You can see if they're trying to plant back here. You can definitely see if they're coming up red. Okay. Overall, so I have red stairs covered, or I have main stairs covered. I keep saying red. I have B side covered by the like gaming table, whatever the shit. Dungeons and Dragons, and then obviously studies covered. Classic hall. Okay, I can see stairs here. I can see if they're coming in from study and pushing this direction. I can see down 90, right? And then the other side of classic hall, so basically the other side of 90, I can cover red stairs. I can see like back bedroom. I can see this direction. I can see if they're basically pushing in 90. This window that's over here is blocked and covered, but you basically have it covered from each side. So if I had my camera where it's supposed to be, you can see directly when they pop in that way. Right? But that's it for this round. Alright. Now, same thing as before. This hallway. Son of a bitch, bro. It's right on it. Oh. Should do this too. Okay. Almost just done. Put it right on it. Bam. Okay, with this, once again, you'll be able to see 90. You'll be able to see red. Then a lot of people try to push this window right here. Okay, we have all of that covered. Next, put this up here in the bedpost. Okay, literally see all of bedroom. You can also see into bathroom.
Down to 5 seconds.
Last one. You can play this multiple ways.
Op
All
4 has
right.
yet to locate
You
a
can
bomb.
put this one in this room. Doesn't matter necessarily where. I personally just tuck it right up here in the corner. Reason being is because, and you can put it up higher or whatever, but I can see through stairs. I can see bathroom. These call outs will give somebody plenty of time to basically rotate and be able to hold an angle like, okay, they're coming from stairs over here on this side. They'll be able to go and hold this door. Or, hey, there's one at bathroom right now. They'll be able to position themselves. Basically hold the door, okay? Now, I like to play down here, personally. Because a lot of people try to push onto B. So I sit down here and I'll make my call outs, do everything I need to do. One of the things I haven't talked about yet in the video is if you get down quick, though they rush site and all of a sudden 1 or 2 people are dead, you got to get off your cams and you got to get your ass back to site. You have to then become a flanker of them and tell these people on your team, these randos, to get on the cams and yellow ping. Say yellow ping, all right? Because if you don't say yellow ping, they're going to sit here and just red ping, and you're going to be having your stuff wasted. A lot of people jump into here, so they'll like drone this out and stuff, and they try to jump into here to basically hold an angle on this site. This is literally a free kill. Throw your C4, boom, good night. I've had plenty of bomb stops from that point. I've had plenty of people, like, I've had double kills on that point. And then I'll usually leave there and I'll rotate up red to hold an angle on anybody that's holding 90 or anything.
Secure the bombs.
Right. I think this one is personally a little bit harder to set up because you can get pushed out of these angles. Okay. So biggest thing is you gotta kind of like cover these areas. So you definitely need to reinforce this, blah, blah, blah. But there's a lot of angles you can get pushed from. So I usually will place a camera up here. The reason being is because you can kind of see if somebody's pushing that way, or you can see if someone's over there. Down keys are going to be really important on this one.
Bomb locations are secure.
Definitely going to place one in bedroom. Load up here and I'll post. And then the last one I usually do is you can kind of shoot out here. No, bro. Dang it. But ultimately, you'll be able to see down here, down red, up here, then you can see if they're pushing the site. So we have upstairs vertical covered, okay? We have B essentially covered from this hallway and this door, that door thing. And then you have red stairs, this angle, and then that window there. They try to peek. Okay. That place will blow me up and kill me.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
But that's it for this one. All right. I appreciate you guys hit that subscribe button. If you guys enjoyed the content, be sure to leave me a like on the video as it helps me tremendously. Also, if you guys know of any other strats and tips and tricks playing Valkyrie, be sure to share them in the comment section on this map or on these maps. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good day, good weekend. Be sure to tell your mothers you appreciate them. Peace.